The need for validation, especially artists and for creatives, can be extremely hard, and it can get overpowering sometimes. But I do believe that it can also be harnessed into an incredible tool for us and a power. To kind of explain this a little bit more, I need to give you a little bit of context, because otherwise if I just say what the tool is, it can sound a little bit cheesy or out of context. So what is validation? It's something that is extremely natural, and it's something that we all feel. It's the need of belonging, wanting to be liked, and also not wanting to be left out. So then on the top of that, let's say that we're creatives and we are supposed to create art and music into this world. And same time, we still have the urge of belonging and feeling like we don't want to left out, like we want to please others. It can get really confusing, because automatically that feeling of not wanting to be left out makes us feel like we, maybe even unconsciously, we start censoring ourselves and we start making stuff that we feel like other people want us to make, or we feel like other people will like. And as much as that's how industry's example works, so I'm a musician, and that's how example music industry works, is that we have brands and we have artist names and we need to kind of sell ourselves as an artist. And obviously this similar type of need for validation and how it's affecting our creativity goes into all the other creative industries as well, not only for music. It confuses us, because we need to be original, but we need to be in a box. But we need to be originally in that box. We need to be authentic and we need to be ourselves. But what does that mean when we still need to fit a box and we still need to fit to please others? So I wonder why us creatives, we just feel like the creative block and anxieties about releasing our art into the world, or feeling like we can't even make anything or we can't even finish anything. Wonder why? Because the amount of pressure for us to be unique, but be a brand, but fit in the box, to please others, but still be creative, it's massive, and it all comes down to validation. Whew. Ooh, what a topic to start this YouTube channel with. But because we're creatives, and because it's normal to want validation, then obviously we want it from who else than our family and friends the most. But the issue is that most likely your family or friends, they are the ones who are most likely not going to give you the validation that you need, at least in the way that you want it. So then that means that we're in this circle of just creating stuff or validating everything that we create by what the people around us say that it's worth. So example, if our mom or dad or siblings or friends, let's say that they don't like certain type of art, everybody says like, oh, modern art is shit, it's just colors on a bloody paper and it's not good and all this and this and this and this. And what you actually want to make is modern art. Then there's a bit of a conflict, isn't it? because you want their acceptance and you want not to come across a bit of a weirdo by making art that your family doesn't like. Or you start making modern art, but then you need to really, really, really find their acceptance and explain to them why modern art is great and why they should love it. But the thing is, as much as you could ask for other people's love and acceptance for certain things, it's most likely that they're never gonna love it the way that you love it, or they might never ever give your art the validation or the recognition that you wish to have it. And it's not only about genres, or it's not only about the type of art you make, it's also about just how it's being given. There's this thing called emotional bypassing, and we are very, very accustomed to experience that since we were kids. So it's the thing that, let's say that you're in a party and you say, I feel really shit. I just don't feel well. And then the person next to you is like, oh, you're in a party. Why do you feel bad? Don't feel bad. We're in a party. You should smile. You should have fun. Forget about all the shit things. Enjoy your life. That makes you feel very unheard, because what validation is, the need to be heard, the need to feel seen. So exactly, it's not about the type of art you make. It's about the fact that you wish that the people around you will see the effort that you put towards something. They will see you. And they will see you as you are. They see you, the things that you love making and the things that make you happy. They see all your emotions and they accept those emotions. And what emotional bypassing does is that it makes you feel like you shouldn't feel those emotions, that you need to bottle them up, be tougher, have a tough skin, all these lovely words that we hear thrown around, and not feel, because you should smile. You're in a party. It's very likely that the people around you is just very accustomed to do that, because maybe they never had anyone validate their feelings. Maybe nobody was ever giving them validation, which means that they don't know how to give it. Which also means that it is absolutely painful to try to ask for something from some people who don't know how to even give it or what it even looks like. That's basically it. But hope is not all lost. There is ways that we can feel validated, which means then that hopefully it would not affect the art that we make. And it wouldn't affect how we create. We wouldn't censor ourselves just to please others. Very rainy here. So even though validation is something that we're probably going to all struggle for the rest of our life, because we want to be loved and we want to be heard. Everybody does. Everybody does. One thing that we are in control of it, and this is the tool that I talked about in the beginning, is our self-worth. So I tell you that it can sound a bit cheesy when you say like, but you need to love yourself. But what it means, self-worth, is that you actually have a chance to be completely in charge of the value of your creativity, the value of whatever you creatively create. In the end, it's your self-worth that determines it, and nobody else. Nobody else's validation, nobody else's, opinions, taste. It's all about the value you put on it. And I understand in a commercial world, it can get really complicated because you need to make stuff that people buy to earn a living from it. But there can be a balance. There can be a balance on how much you let that to affect you, how much you let other people's opinions and words affect you. My God, that's so rainy. There is a balance, there is. And another thing about validation is that then if people are not giving you the validation you require or you want or you need, then maybe you're not around the right people. I feel like I need to yell because it's so loud. The rain is so loud. But this is a message that should be yelled. You need to be around people who appreciate you and give you the validation that you need. And the great thing is that the internet is full of people from different art scenes, from different, whatever it is that you are doing, whatever type of creativity, find your people. Find those people who get it. Stop trying getting validation from the people that you know you're never going to get it from. And love yourself. Yeah, that was another one. That's it. Rain feels good, doesn't it? This is a new YouTube channel. So remember to subscribe, hit the bell icon, let me know down in the comments what kind of topics would you like to hear about creative confidence, because you know what? I'll be here. I'll be chatting to you about all of them. Happy creative time. I need to go somewhere to dry up. Bye.